Well, I wanted to be a cartoonist. In elementary school, we had a character called the Black Bee. Oh, he was a freedom fighter. In Louisville, where I grew up, the art classes were just filled with students, black students, everybody who wanted to be an artist. I'd come from this dream world of play. I had a scholarship and I worked in the library. So that I was filing books, I'd read them. Particularly, you found out about the Harlem Renaissance. Artists who were more avant-garde went to New York, spent time with Andy Warhol. New York was a place where European artists was mostly shown, particularly the modern. There were no black artists in museums, except one, maybe. For us, in Washington, the March on Washington was probably the greatest event in our history. But what worried me was that after '69, most shows about black artists were about black history. So it was just as difficult for a young artist to gain a show because they were busy showing history.
With the opportunity to curate a show of Sam's work, one of the things that came to mind was the influence of Sam, both to my work and to the times. Sam very much is an artist who I look to, an artist who's living in DC during the marches, making amazing abstract work. It's a protest in its own. The inclusion of the black artist was often through representation of the black body. The artist's job is to transform that conversation. In Sam's case, removing the canvas from its stretchers and freeing it, it becomes this emancipation. I think that you can discuss the complexity of one's experience without illustrating that experience in such a comprehensive and legible way. And I'd like to create as much complexity and contradiction as possible. I don't want to have to participate in the conversation, and I don't want to necessarily have to be removed from it to be embraced or considered or participated with as an artist. So I think that those contradictions exist and are incredibly complex, and things that I'm negotiating today and things that Sam is probably still negotiating himself.